on things that will make my life easier. I will not spend money on things that will make my life easier. So that's kind of not being fair to yourself, even if you need it. I will buy something that's on sale instead of getting what I want. Is me, is not me, somewhere in the middle. Again, a number 1 there, right? I always save or invest a small amount of money each month. So if your mom taught you how to do that, you should put that. Is me, a number 1 on there. I think we get the hang of it now. I'm just taking up eating time, that's all. When I go out to eat, I want to pay my own bill. That is me, is not me, somewhere in the middle. Again, a number 1. I always know exactly how much money I have and where it's going. So that's another number 1. That's is me, not me, somewhere in the middle. And the last number 1, I rarely buy anything unless I can pay for it right away. I pay it off right away. So no financing, no nothing, just give it all cash, right? Now these ones, the next one is spontaneity is 2. So put a 2 beside is me in the middle or something like that. That's clear, I think so.
Can you refer, I didn't get the very first question. Can you repeat the very first one?
The first one?
Number 1, first question.
I want to be able to get my money right away. So accessible. So then put 2's beside this one now. Aha, it's the Evelyn one. When I get upset, I go shopping. When I want to avoid something, I go shopping. When I feel great, I go shopping. So Evelyn, you put a 2, that's me. Actually, I like shopping too, but I don't buy anything, just coffee. Again, a number 2 somewhere. I'll take out a loan or ask a friend to pay off my credit card debt. Or my debt or whatever. So put a 2 if that's you. That's me, not me. Hopefully we'll see a lot of not me's there. Again, a number 2. If I receive a windfall, tax bonus, inheritance, gift, or whatever, I think of it as extra money and spend it right away. Evelyn, put that's me right there. There's some goodness to that, because a bonus means you've done hard work and you deserve to spoil yourself. That's sort of my opinion too. And again, a number 2. I can't imagine going shopping and not buying anything. For those of you, if that's true, put a 2 beside that's me. If not, put it. Sometimes I regret the way I've spent my money. Probably not, no, because you returned it, right? Another 2, I buy a lot of things I really never use. This is me. I hate waiting for things, so I usually go out and buy what I want, in terms of technology, for sure. Really want something. So if you really want something, you just go out and buy it. This one is interesting. I have money secrets, or I'm embarrassed about my money situation. And the last number 2, we only live once, so it's important to seize the moment and not worry about cost. Ding, ding, ding. I think I know what you are, everyone. So that's a number 2. Number 3, so put a 3 beside this if this is me or not me or whatever. So this is the first number 3 question. I like being up to date and will spend money to look current. So like in fashion or whatever. So if that's you, put a 3 beside that's me. If not, put it in not me. Again, number 3, when someone does something nice, I feel I owe him or her. They owe him or her. So if someone does something nice to me, I feel I owe them. So I want to buy them dinner or buy them a present or buy them something, right? Again, that's kind of cultural. I know in the Philippines, if someone did you a favor, then you kind of owed them, which is not so much here. Another number 3, I like to give gifts that come from a special store, have an expensive brand name on it. So in terms of your giving of gifts for Christmas or birthdays or whatever, do you shop at a brand store and give brand names? Here's another number 3. I'm very careful to give up, or to never give up to show that I have money problems. So you got a big front. So if you have money problems, people never know about it. That's a wordy question. That's a number 3 again. If that's me, that's not me. Another number 3, I am not sure people would like me if I wasn't so generous. That's a real personality question, that one. Again, number 3. I feel like a failure when I don't have as much money as I should. Is that me? That would be a 3. Not me, it's not there. Another number 3, I feel I should pay the check when I eat out with others. I'd like to pay the check, but I don't feel I need to. Maybe I'm in the middle on that one. Another number 3, it seems like most people I know are better off than me. So when you look around at your friends, you think, oh, they're doing better than I am. Not me, is me. That's a number 3. And the last number 3 is, I will pay more for an item that others will recognize, like a brand name. I'm not looking at my wife at all. Part of that actually is, and I'll just do an aside here, being able to, and this is kind of with the sermon, being able to spend for expensive items. In the Philippines, buying a pair of Guess jeans would cost, spend 6 months saving for that. Here you can buy 6, so you can buy more expensive products. So the idea of being able to save for a goal is definitely here. Number 4, so they put 4s beside this if this is you or not you. I try to limit my possessions and expenses to things which are actually necessary. So if that's you, put a 4 beside that's me. If not, put a 4 beside not me. Again, number 4, if I had a lot of money, my first priority would be to help others. So if you had a lot of money, would you help others? So put a 4 if that's me, if it's not me, or in the middle somewhere. Again, another number 4, I'd rather give up money to help others than spending on stuff I don't need. Another number 4, I give up things I want so I can give others more. So kind of a sacrificing element there. So giving up what I could have for others. I know Mother Teresa, there's a whole line of people that were like that. I give money to help others or support charitable donations. I think we'd almost all be in here, probably, if we do donate to a church or whatever. So that's a number 4. Another number 4, I think it's difficult to have integrity or act ethically when someone has a lot of money. So you look at these rich people, do you think it's difficult for them to actually act ethically? And do you believe that or you don't believe that? So that's me or that's not me. I actually kind of believe that in some people's case, but other people's probably not. And number 4, again, if that me, that's not me. It'd be uncomfortable for me. I would be uncomfortable having more money than my friends or family. Kind of an interesting question. If you feel you're uncomfortable to have more than others. Here's another one. I do not trust people who have an extravagant lifestyle. So if you agree with that, put a 4 beside that's me. If you don't agree. The last number 4, I live modestly and think others should do the same. And now number 5, so you put 5s beside each of these if that's you. I trust that others will be fair and honest, so I do not get involved in negotiating salary or other things. So you sort of trust other people in terms of that, bargaining or negotiating salary or buying stuff like that, even rates at the bank or something like that, insurance rates. Again, the number 5 beside this question, if that's you, I believe things work out, so I don't worry much about money. My brother is definitely like that. When I need money, I just ask others for it. Yeah, it's nice to have family that's rich, right? Yeah, and it's funny because my family asked me for money, so that's what they are, right? And then another number 5. Since life is full of surprises, I like to be able to respond in a moment. So I don't like long-term commitments. So you don't like to, sign up for these long-term commitments. I don't know if 3 years would be considered long-term for a cell phone, but another number 5, if this is you, put that as that's me. I would like someone else to pay the bills and make the decisions. Even I would like to do that. Pay my bills, yeah? Here's an interesting one. I'd be uncomfortable with the responsibility that comes with inheriting a large sum of money or winning a big money. Are you uncomfortable with that? Bring it on! I do not keep track of my money and usually have no idea where it's going. That's pretty funny. Frequently pay bills late. That's me, that's not me. And I think most people can manage money better than I can. So that's another number 5 if that's you. And then down to the last section. So number 6 for all of these. So if any of these are 6, put 6s beside that's me. I consciously spend my money on things that are important to me. That's me, that's not me, in the middle somewhere. I set aside a plan of money for expenses or emergencies. So you've got like a little safety fund or something like that. That's me, that's not me. Of course, my mom taught me to do that, and we try and do that. Sometimes we rob from it, but it's a practice I try and do. Here's one. I'm knowledgeable about all my health insurance, my insurance policies, my bank account, my retirement accounts, like all that stuff. So I'm knowledgeable of it. Some people don't know anything about that or don't put their head into that. So if you know where your RSPs are, how much you have in there, how much it's making, all that stuff, put that's me beside that, number 6. Another number 6, I determine an affordable amount to give to charity. And then I give it, right? So you premeditate what you're going to give to charity. That's me, that's not me. Another number 6, I do not care if something is newest, the best, or has a brand name. As long as it's what I need, I will buy it. So in terms of buying stuff on need. I have more freedom because I have a spending plan and a savings plan. So 2 bank accounts or 2 types of ideas. You got spending or savings. So another number 6 here, I'm very clear about what I need and what I want. So can you determine your differences between your needs and wants? That's me, that's not me, somewhere in the middle. Put a 6 beside that. And then second to last one, I usually research expensive items. So before you buy it, you research, and I'm always doing that. I think that's the analyst in me coming out. And then last but not least, put a 6 if that's you, that's not me. I usually buy things, I usually buy only what's on my list, so nothing else. So at this point, you can probably total up. So the really important column that I'm looking at is our slideshow, is the last column there that says, that's me. So if we go, oops, we're too far here. So total up that's me. We're looking for the most popular 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, or 5s. So you can take a glance and figure out what you think.
You're just throwing entries in that column.
Yeah, so that's all we really care about. So that one is kind of the one you're